Hello and welcome back to the third tutorial on learning IP addressing. My name is Saad and let's begin. Let's see how we can view and assign IP addresses to a Microsoft Windows 10 PC. First, I'm going to enter Ethernet settings and then we'll go into the change adapter options. I'm going to right click on it, say properties. From here, I'm going to say Internet Protocol version 4. We'll take a look at version 6 in just a moment, but here we're going to take a look at version 4 and we click on properties. There's no information to be seen, and the reason is we're dynamically obtaining this information from a server that gives us our IP address and subnet mask and default gateway in the DNS server. So we don't see those, but if we wanted to assign those different values, we would say use the following IP address or DNS server and we would input whatever those values are for us. And now we take a look at what these different values mean. An IP address is going to uniquely identify a device on the computer network. When two devices are talking to one another, they're pointing to one another's IP address. The subnet mask, that's going to draw the dividing line between the host portion of the address and the network portion. So we know what street number we're on and we know what house number we're in. The default gateway, that's a router. It's the IP address of a router that knows how to forward packets based on destination IP address information. It knows how to get to the rest of the world. And finally, the DNS server. That's a server that can translate an easy to remember name into a harder to remember IP address, so we don't have to memorize the IP addresses of everywhere we're going on the internet. But from here we don't see what those IP addresses are. How do we actually see the information that's been dynamically assigned? To do that, we're going to go to the command prompt and we can give the command of ipconfig, and this tells us here's the IP version 4 address, and we see the subnet mask and we see the IP address of that router that's going to get us out to the rest of the world, our default gateway. And we even see a linked local address for IP version 6. And now there's something we don't see here. Oftentimes for troubleshooting, we also need to know an interface card's MAC address. That's a media access control address. It's a 48-bit address that's burned in the computer network's interface card when it was manufactured. In order to see that information, we're going to give that ipconfig command again, but this time we're going to do a space /all, and when we see physical address, that's that 48-bit MAC address written in hexadecimal notation. And that was a look on how we can configure and verify our IPv4 and IPv6 configuration on a Windows 10 PC. I will see you in the next video.